3 completely different restaurant quality dishes, 1 unexpected frying secret, and not a single sticky grain. Most cooks ruin their fried rice right at the washing stage. I'll show you a technique that guarantees your base will never turn to mush again. The secret to any perfect fried rice is the right base. Take 1 cup of long grain rice and wash it thoroughly several times until the water runs completely clear. This removes the excess starch. Let the rice soak in water for about 20 minutes so it absorbs some moisture. Then, drain the water through a sieve and let it dry out a bit. In a heavy bottomed pot, heat a drizzle of olive oil. Add our dried rice. Mix it well and let it toast slightly. Every single grain should be coated in a thin film of oil. This will give it that signature light, nutty aroma. Pour in the water about a knuckle above the rice level. And don't forget to salt it. Bring it to a rolling boil. Reduce the heat and simmer uncovered until the water has almost completely evaporated from the surface. Only now do we cover it with a lid and let it steam for another 10 minutes. Open it up, and here is a crucial trick. Gently gather the rice from the edges to the center with a spatula. This seals the top layer, allowing it to steam perfectly. Turn off the heat and let the rice rest under the lid for another 10 minutes. Look at how it turned out. Gently fluff it with a spatula. Every grain is perfectly separated. Spread the hot rice onto a wide baking sheet so it cools down as quickly as possible. For frying, it needs to be completely cold. Ideally, use day-old rice from the fridge. The first option is a tender and satisfying classic. Crack 2 fresh eggs into a bowl. Add a pinch of salt, an aromatic pepper blend, and lightly beat them with a whisk. Right away, chop up some fresh green onions. Heat up a pan with a drizzle of olive oil. Add the cold, crumbly rice and pour the egg mixture right over it. Add a little more salt and pepper blend and start mixing vigorously. The egg should coat every single grain, giving the rice a beautiful golden hue. At the very end, toss the green onions into the pan and mix one last time to let the flavors melt. Plate this beauty and garnish with some fresh green onions. Tender, rich, and incredibly fluffy. Fried rice is ready. By the way, let me know in the comments, what country are you watching this video from? I'd absolutely love to see where everyone is from. For the second recipe, let's add some color and an Asian flair. Finely chop some fresh ginger. a clove of garlic, and a stalk of crunchy celery. For a kick, slice some chili peppers into rings. I'm using red and green for a beautiful contrast, but adjust the heat to your liking. Next, dice a sweet bell pepper. Toss our aromatic base into a hot pan with oil. The ginger, garlic, and celery. As soon as that incredible savory aroma hits, add the chili and bell pepper. Lightly salt them and fold in our cold rice. Mix thoroughly. Add another pinch of salt. A splash of Chinese black vinegar, and some soy sauce. Over high heat, the sauce quickly caramelizes, coating the rice and giving it this rich, glossy, dark color. Add the green onions. The main rule here is not to overcook it. The vegetables need to retain their appetizing crunch. Plated up, the aroma is absolutely mind-blowing. And for the third option, a true rainbow on a plate, a very light and slightly sweet vegetable rice. Dice a juicy carrot into small cubes. Heat up a pan with olive oil and lightly sauté the carrots first to bring out their natural sweetness. Add in the bright canned corn and green peas. Mix this colorful combo and let the veggies heat through. Toss the cold rice into the pan. Mix vigorously once again. Mix vigorously once again, seasoning with salt and a freshly ground pepper blend. Just a couple of minutes on the heat to let the flavors combine, and it's done. Plate it and garnish with some fresh herbs. Look at how vibrant and appetizing this is. 3 completely different flavors, all from one perfect base. Which recipe will you be taking to your kitchen first? If you have any questions about the ratios or frying techniques, drop them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer each of you in detail.